show is rated M for mature and D for toys. Yeah.
This is Randy Falk of NECA Toys, and you are listening to the Action Toy Art Podcast.
This is Tim Bradstreet, and you're listening to Action Toy... Wait, I missed it. Action
Toy Art Podcast.
Toy Art Podcast. Hey, this is Tim Bradstreet, and you're listening to... Hold on. Hey, this is Tim Bradstreet, and you're listening to Action Toy Art Podcast.
It's time for All Up in Your Grill podcasting. When it comes to hard-hitting news about new movies, toys, and collectibles, we're the leaders in this utter nonsense. And kick into high-octane, toy-fueled nerdcasting.
I write it down. I put my thoughts on paper. Welcome to the torture chamber.
Welcome to the Action Toy Art Podcast. We're here to inform you, not bore you, with the latest in toy news and geek culture. Now, let's start the show.
Welcome to a Super Bowl Sunday extra special episode of the Action Toy Art Podcast. This is episode 138. Today is February the 4th, 2018. Hopefully with no complications, this podcast will air on the 5th of February. I am your host for the evening. I am Junior_Doom. I am accompanied by some awesome people in the action figure community. First, of course, we have all the way from Canada is our buddy Sharkman Dave.
What's up, guys?
Coming back from his retreat at a anonymous sex camp, we have the One Cam.
That was not me. So what episode is this?
138?
I wanted to...
You said 138.
Did I say 138?
138.
Yeah.
How far off could you have been there with
I
138?
did not, did I?
I'm wondering if this is like a thing that you have going now where you're just like planning to fuck up every episode number.
I don't remember being 138, 140.
All right, well, if you're watching on YouTube, I didn't fuck up enough to have fucked it up when I put the picture up. How can I seriously looked at the picture and I still fucked that up? All right. This is episode 153. Thank you for tuning in. We also have with us Yazuki, a.k.a. Felton, joining us. Say hi.
What's going on, guys?
Welcome to the 38th episode of the podcast. Join us. Anyways, you guys may or may not know, the first segment that we jump into normally on the podcast is we break into some news. First thing we have is we're on Instagram, and we interviewed already Cryptid Toys, and they have posted 4 days ago that the campaign is still underway, and they will now apparently be giving us some very cool stands for the figures to stand on. 8 of them, I guess. So if you go on, you can look at the design. It kind of has the design of like a face mask that you would put on at night if you were in the 1990s.
Sleep masks.
Absolutely. Sleep mask all day on this. Looks very cool. 8 of them, though. That's kind of a lot. NECA was charging us like $10 for ones that were half this size. So, Dave, how do you feel about this?
I mean, yeah, they're cool. I don't need them that much personally.
Did you kickstart this fund?
What's that?
Did you help kickstart this fund?
Not even for this one, unfortunately.
That's why I don't need it. Felton, did you put any money towards this?
Unfortunately, I didn't. No.
Oh, you didn't want any skeletons?
There was so much I was into at the time. I just couldn't.
He was like, motherfucker, I was getting those Muhammad Ali figures. Don't even think I was trying to get these after those. So. And Ryan, you got some coming as well. So I guess you got some cool stands coming, I guess, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not going to need it.
Dynamite drop-in, Ryan. All right, so moving on, we are going to Super 7 store. They have an image of their heavy metal Lord of Light. Super 7 has the official reaction title now. Funko doesn't make them anymore, so here is a very stylized, looks like Galactus on acid, even though Galactus already looked like he could have been on acid, but basically the same color scheme as acid Lactus. Apparently this is a 14 and up action figure as well, too, so some 8-year-old...
Awesome.
It does.
But yes, because it's heavy metal. It's
It
heavy
is
metal.
too.
Makes it
But it's
14.
not like it's fucking Nippleopolis or
I
anything.
know, yeah.
They're not
Fucking
even at
is
the.
showing.
They're not even at the fucking the booborium or anything.
Yeah, his ball isn't even hanging out of the
His
side of his
balls
shorts.
aren't hanging out. No.
Come on.
Why can't we get a like an actual what's his name John Candy from Heavy Metal? That I would fucking buy.
Seriously.
I'd buy the shit out of that. But
Yeah.
Super
This
7.
is a cool ass figure though. I
Super
love that
cool.
fucking package art.
Oh yeah, super awesome. I mean, like I said, those are ones you don't even take out. So we are looking at Marvelicious news, and we are getting womp 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 slightly different versions of action figures we have already gotten. We can see the Carnage figure here is the exact same one we got a few years ago in the Spider-Man wave, which was decent, but then Diamond Select came out with theirs and shit all over this, and now with the Rebel Tech, it's completely still shitting on this, and they're still making this. And then we see a Venom, which looks like he's jizzing out of his neck. So the exact same figure, just jizz neck. Go ahead, Dave.
No, I just don't understand. That's the only place where they put those tendrils. Like that makes it absolutely.
I know
no
they
sense.
got like Carnage is like I'm freaking out over here, but then he's just like I got jizzy splash neck. Give me a towel, guys. Ryan, you buying these?
Maybe. I don't know. It depends.
He went high, so I already know he's not getting them.
The symbiote tried to give him a pearl necklace.
It is super symbiotic pearl necklace going on here, so Yuzuki, you're not really known for buying Legends too much, so I would be hard-pressed to see you buy these, especially, because all this smoke just takes away from the photo. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Photographers are something else, man.
They're smoking. They're throwing more fake smoke in there than you, Dave.
Seriously.
Yeah, I'm pass on this one.
Yeah, I don't know what.
That's another level.
Does anybody know what series these are supposed to come out with? Are these just 2 figures they revealed and didn't tell us anything else about anything other?
That's pretty much all I'm seeing out of that wave.
Okay.
I think this is a 2-pack, isn't it?
Yeah,
this is a 2-pack? Hella
that's what I've been
garbage.
seeing.
Okay, so expect these to end up like the Ego and Star-Lord packs where those are just everywhere. Just pegging the fucking shelves.
No, I doubt it because Carnage is actually going up on price on eBay.
True. The Carnage, that Carnage from that series has always kind of been, but that figure was kind of rare, I guess. So I don't know. Maybe it will.
Not necessarily. But okay.
It was 1 per case, so
I mean, everything's 1 per case now. Well, except for the Spider-Man.
It's just that people love those symbiote figures, man. Like. Carnage, Venom, doesn't matter which one it is.
Yeah, but you're getting the same Venom that you got before with probably 2 heads and then Jizzy neck, so.
Yeah, and the fact that it's a 2-pack makes it a little bit more desirable.
I don't agree, but okay.
I don't agree either, man.
I feel bad that I have to buy 2 figures. I'm like, damn, I only want 1.
Blowing smoke out of my ass.
I know, it's like when Ryan wanted that head sculpt and he had to buy that crummy Iron Man, he was like, damn. But you didn't have to get that, did you, Ryan? No, you just had to overpay to get it, though.
I got it, though.
You got it, though. You sure did.
It's all that matters. I got it.
I guess. So we are seeing some in-package here for the Deadpool wave of the Cable figure. I believe this account, which is articulated.legends. Here is an out-of-pack version of it. Again, we still don't know if the shoulder straps are going to be. They do come off, so yes, this will be Dave's next custom figure that he's going to use, not only to get the Cable, but to swap all sorts of extremities here and there on them. So Ryan, you sold for this whole Deadpool wave?
Oh yeah.
The whole wave?
Yes.
He goes, oh yes. Oh yes.
That wave isn't so bad. I'm kind of excited.
No, we have Domino. We have Cable. No, Deadpool. The field version. I don't care so much.
The feet look super. The feet look super accurate on there though, because they're totally like pointed, just like Rob Liefeld. But I do hear that people are complaining that he doesn't come with guns, like enough guns or whatever. So, but Cable looks like he's strapped the fuck up.
I like Deadpool's head.
Plus it's Sasquatch.
Beefier.
Yeah, I know. Plus there's a whole Sasquatch in that fucking
wave. Yeah.
Which, the Sasquatch would be cool. Felton, how you feel about these legends?
I'm actually digging this line, man. Especially the Cable.
You're gonna be all about that.
I'm a huge fan of Cable, man. So I might get.
I was gonna say, yeah, I can see you picking up at least a couple of these back.
Yeah.
I hope it comes with some alternative hands. Does it?
I doubt it. So the Cable, no, he doesn't come with any hands. He comes with barely these. Yours, if you get it from the store, somebody might have just jacked the hands out of there too for you and put it back in the package, just because they know they can piss you off.
I don't like that left hand of his, that open hand.
He's super glad handing people over here. He's like, good job.
Well, isn't it for holding the actual gun, because it's a large gun?
Probably. I don't know, though. Can you actually hold a gun in that hand?
I don't know.
No, for supporting the large gun.
Oh, like underneath. I know what you mean.
To hold that shit. Oh, yeah, look.
Two-handed.
Okay, here you go, Dave. So this is, except you're just going to have to figure out what to do with this arm, I guess.
That's all right. I'll play around with it.
That's all right.
Oh.
I'll paint another hand. I'll do a hand swap.
Still only get the one
why
bother
buying that, though? You can just buy the other guy from
guy?
I forgot his name. I forgot his name. The one that comes with the second head, the cyber face head. I forgot his name. The guy with a USA mask, with a USA flag.
Oh, fucking Nuke.
Yeah, no, they have the same body.
Oh, yeah, for sure they do, yeah.
You're right, yeah.
I got the same body.
You'd be pretty much buying it for a bit of the straps, like those shoulder straps, his belt, and like the head, and maybe some guns.
Right, exactly. So, very interesting on that. He also does have some images here of this absolutely terrible Steve Rogers. I don't even know who that looks like, to be honest. I can't figure out, but it definitely doesn't look like who it should be. Yeah, Chris Evans. And then this shield looks pretty dumb, but I guess that's the movie's design. I can't really blame.
He looks confused. Look at how confused he looks.
He does look like he doesn't know what's going on, and I don't know. It's not that it's terrible. It just looks like it's not
it's
that
just
face
that it's
recognition.
Terrible.
Well, what's worse, this or fucking Super Blob over here? Fucking beefy McBeefstein over here. The gauntlet looks sweet.
Chris Evans is worse. That one's.
No, I like this Thanos.
I like this Thanos.
I'm not the biggest fan of this Thanos.
I mean, he also looks confused.
I mean, that's what he looks like. So.
The eyes.
I still haven't seen the trailer, so I don't know what he looks like, to be honest.
Oh, then shut up.
Yeah.
I'm shutting up. I'm trying not to say it too much because I don't know enough. So, but I know that I'm probably not buying this.
Wait, think about it. It's a free figure. So if you buy the whole set. So.
Yeah, technically, but I don't want the Steve Rogers, and I don't want this Iron Man.
Goddamn Iron Man,
dude! You're gonna get an Iron Man in every fucking series. Just deal with it already. You're not getting anything but Iron Mans.
Doesn't even have an alternative head.
No. So we do see that Marvel Legends is also going to do a classic version of Taskmaster here. It looks like it's going to be mostly the one they did before, but with the classic colors. So the burnt orange with the blue and the white. So, I mean, do we need this? No. Was the other one still okay? Kind of. Whatever, though. You got to make your money, Legends.
I like that face. That face sculpt is cool. Like the skull.
It's not bad. Do you like this face sculpt, though?
Not as much.
I'm wondering if I can. Right. Wondering if I can turn that into a Rick, though. From like, if I just smooth out his chin a little bit, if I could turn that into a Rick from fucking Pawn Stars. I think I can.
It does look pretty movie accurate, though. Like, it does look a lot like Josh Brolin.
Like Josh Brolin.
Maybe I'll just buy that so we can make a Cable movie version.
There you go. Because he'll look just like that in Cable, right? So we got some images here of Songbird as well. This was something they were going to do a shit long time ago in a complete... I wanted the other Songbird they were going to do, the one that was more like punk rock inspired. This one is definitely more normal inspired. So I don't know what series this is from or anything, but yeah.
It's the same.
It's the what? She just lost that going on. This does look promising, though, right here, I have to say. So King Cobra... We see images of this. So is this out too? Like
it's the same way.
Oh, okay.
It's funny to me. It's the goblin's body.
It is the goblin's
Straight
body,
up, that
so
buck.
he's got the, you know, the fake scales going on. He's got the purple costume with the looks like the eyeball in the middle, and the face is somewhat menacing, and you're gonna get this terrible plastic fucking back piece that will allow him to never sit ever be able to do anything with a back leg kick going on of any sort of degree. He's gonna like reach back and be like, ah.
You can't even have him crouching too low.
No. So is this? I mean, is this something you're interested in, Ryan? No, you're picking up
Well,
this
it's part of the
wave.
wave.
It's part of the wave. He'll get it.
What
Yeah,
wave?
it's part of the wave.
Oh,
The,
it is
Thanos.
on the Thanos wave. They just threw this in there, huh?
Yeah.
So one's gonna buy it.
Still, one's gonna buy it. Otherwise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to finish your Serpent Society? No, you don't care.
I don't think they're even gonna finish that whole.
They
team.
would never be able to fit. I mean, they could give you a good amount of people in that line, but it would be tough to finish the Serpent Society, especially the fucking whatever his name, the snake dude. That would have to be like some dope ass bath though. If they would make him, that'd be fucking sweet. So anyway, we hope you guys are liking the legends, but we did actually post on our page, the ATA__ somebody else took it, pros page, and that got a lot of negative comments on this wave. So
Haters.
I don't know, guys, you all hate it. So we have a very interesting image that seems to be spreading out throughout the internet. I'm guessing this isn't photoshopped, that somebody actually, well, maybe the box is photoshopped, but we do see an image here of what is a Uncle Ben action figure, which is just a gravestone that says R.I.P. Ben Parker and a gun, and then just a white background. So this seems to be blowing up on the internet here. You guys say people wouldn't buy this. You're fucking
Shut
wrong.
up and take my money. I
You're
love that
fucking
comment.
wrong. People want
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
People totally would pay money for this thing. So I would be hard pressed for you not to buy this, Ryan. You know you want it.
Nah.
Eric wants
And, like,
3 of them just so he can hang like one on his wall at least too.
You could just make it.
You could just make this. I mean,
Seriously.
especially if this guy made this, why didn't he just have somebody cast this or make
It's
a
gonna go
mold of
up for
this?
It's going to go up for full retail price, too.
I
You know
know.
people are going to buy that shit.
It won't. I mean, maybe just the fact that somebody did this and they see the buzz around this, it could cause the companies to say doing something like this would be fun. Again,
Gonna happen.
exclusive for HasCon or something like that would be pretty entertaining. So I'm going to let Ryan take this one since he knows more about Figma than I do. So take it
do?
away.
Okay. All right, this is the Wonderfest exclusive that's coming up this February 20 or 19th. The bride in the groom for the Figma. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
What else do you need to know? It's a bride in the groom.
That's it. I didn't
I
say
mean,
I didn't say
you
talk
can
for
remove-
10 minutes about it.
Yeah.
The cake toppers,
You can
guys.
actually remove the skirt so to show her, her lingerie for the honeymoon.
Can you see that? No,
You can't.
it's all plastic.
It is, no, you can't. You can remove it. It's on top. Scroll
Ooh.
up.
Oh
It's
shit!
visible.
Yep, you can see that. You can see
There you go.
during the wedding, after the wedding.
Exactly. There you
She's
go.
got some nice garter belts going on, so get it, girl. So yeah, if you guys are into action figures and you
Into marrying,
and you
there you
look,
go.
if you somehow look similar to these people and you want these as articulated cake toppers, this is the way to go. Or if you just want people in white outfit bits to go with the rest of your Asian bits, then bid it up, bro. Enjoy. One thing I know everybody is chomping at the bit about is the fact that Damn Toys is now entering into the 1/12th scale cloth market. None of us know if these are going to pretty much be the 3A bodies that we have seen for years, that they are also Soap Studios. We don't know about what they're going to use still yet, but it looks like similar as well. Those have screws in them, so it does kind of get tough in terms of showing them with none of the cloth on. But we do have what is called here the Pocket Elite Series SAS CRW Breacher. So this is going to be a merc, I guess, of some sort who has a gas mask. There's no other face or mask or anything. You get what looks like one, but it comes with a bunch of cool accessories, a bunch of hands, and little ladders. So if you army build these, I'm not sure if you can army build and get a ladder out of them, I guess, but these look super fucking awesome. I absolutely am really curious to see what, I mean, these are going to be the same price range. These are going to be $80-$75, somewhere around there.
I'm buying two, though. I have to buy two.
You're going to get them when they get on fucking Ali fucking G, or when they get on fucking Big Bad Toy Store?
I'll buy them. I'll just buy them. I don't care.
Yazuki, how many of these are you getting?
I just fucking want them. I want two at least right off the hop. That's why like if I'm buying them legit off Big Bad, it's going to be only two. But if I'm buying them bootleg later, oh, who knows?
I go crazy.
Preach, brother, preach.
So Yazuki, what do you got going
everybody on? Everybody knows, man. I got way too many DMs. It was funny. You posted it on ATA Pro, and I was like, oh yeah, fuck. I noticed it in my feed. And then I just so happened to bust open my DMs, and it was like fucking 15 of them at least, all being like, bro, tell me you've seen this. And I was like, fuck yes.
They stereotyping you, Dave. You're just the guy, you're the work guy.
No, but everyone's excited. Everyone's on my level. That's what it is.
It is, too. Yazuki, you getting a couple of these, you think?
Oh, my God. More than a couple, dude. Yeah.
More than a couple?
Yeah.
Ryan,
we need
Ryan,
teams,
you feeling
man.
this?
I don't know, maybe.
I knew Ryan was going to be right there on the fence. That's why I love him on the show. He's like, I don't know. I'm going to wait for you guys to shit on it and see what I can do about it.
It looks like Vector Toys, so I don't know.
It looks like what?
Vector Toys.
It does look like Vortex? Is that what you mean?
I mean, yeah, Vortex, whatever.
What did he say, Dextro?
Whatever the Vortex.
No, he said Vector.
Episode 38, what?
Whatever, yeah. Whatever those stupid figures are.
Yeah.
Vortex, but you never even got one of those, did you?
No, I never know. Exactly.
No, not never know.
There's no franchise brand attached to it. I'm not gonna get them.
I hear ya. I don't know.
That's what it takes for you.
These
right?
have a lot of potential. I think these look super cherry. I don't know. I don't know. This could open up a floodgate for damn toys, and if they go down this road, I mean, it's looking like 2018 is going to be the cloth game. To be honest, I'm going to already dub 2018 the cloth game.
Hey, and Ryan, I'll tell you a quick story about damn toys.
Please do.
I swore them off. They were my enemy for like a good year because they never gave me my prize after winning a contest.
Oh
shit!
And so they come up with this, and now I have to take back all my words, just like and eat it.
Oh, because you said you weren't going to subscribe to whatever they were fucking laying down, huh? Oh,
exactly.
Man. Well, we're sorry
you don't have
that
to
happened.
take back all your words. You just have to buy this figure.
What was the prize,
and that's it.
How was the contest formatted?
They did a Gangsters Kingdom photo contest, and first, second, and third place. I won the third place because they had the best prize, which was a middle finger.
Right.
Like 1/1 scale middle finger.
Nice.
So, I mean, a year later, I sent them angry grams, messages, you name it. And
you
still
did?
didn't. Yeah.
Did they post your photo and repost it and everything? So if I went down here, it would show that you got. We decided nothing.
Yeah, I wonder.
I wonder if they screwed everybody over or just you.
I messaged other winners and they haven't received anything.
Really? What was the first prize? Was a figure, right?
First prize was I think it was the Neil.
Oh yeah, I do remember this contest. I do. It was last year, like around the summer, right?
Yeah.
All right, that sucks. Well, sorry, you got to eat your words. Well, you know what? There again, if these come on the bootleg market, you could feel like you're fucking them over. So that's the way you want to look at it too. So, speaking of cloth, we're stepping over to Soap Studios. We have to go on their Facebook page. We did see something earlier in the week that is still unclear, that there will be a 2-pack for the Ra's al Ghul and the Christian Bale, which you will see in a second, which is his like training garb with the green pants and the tan basically Jedi garb.
The ninja gi.
Ninja, Jedi, whatever. I want to know though, who's using all this lens fucking fuzz going on? I mean, there's like, that's inaccurate amount of lens like fubbing. Whoever's taking these photos is basically like barely even not fubbing out on Christian Bale's head.
They put the focus on his crotch and his feet.
They did too. So we're just joking around basically about this photo that it's so fuzzy on like right in odd places. So it's obviously they went to Snapseed and just started messing with the focus of the photo, but I'm not sure why they did that necessarily. But we are seeing some excellent images here. We do see the Two Faces. He's got a burnt suit, which looks amazing. I'm not sure. I think these are versions of cloth and plastic, because we do know they have the DC TV license to do some cool stuff too. She's looking hot back there. Look at that bald ass Superwoman. I hope it comes out looking just like that.
Yeah, gray nothing head.
Gray nothing head. This thing is looking creepier and creepier every time I see it. The Joker nurse. I don't know. And then there's the hair's like, why would you get this head then? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why do you get the normal head and then you get the... But we do see that they are going to be exactly like 3A with the whole neck connected bits for the swap out heads. But I guess it's cool that we are getting swap out heads. So one thing we wanted to discuss is Ryan was gifted a very cool package by Nova_Rebels. They have the ubiquitous sets that we had currently discussed before, which have certain ones of them have LED lights and very cool features. So if you're connected to us on our YouTube right now, we are going through the photos that he has taken throughout the week. So why don't you go ahead and take it away, the one cam.
I'm not gonna take it away.
You're gonna take it away.
Take it away.
That's what I was hoping. For me being able to smoke this weed and you being able to talk and I don't have to do anything for a second.
On the video or what? The share screen?
Well, you can talk about some of these photos, how it's easy or not easy to create some of these shots, and then we'll go ahead and turn our cameras on and we'll see what they actually look like.
Oh, okay. So, well, this photo you're looking at is the basic configuration that they presented on the instruction. So I just tilted it over so it looks, it doesn't look, the same basic, like flat. So
For sure.
These are just natural colors that they have. So it comes with purple lights, red, blue, and then your basic white lights.
Nice. So you didn't add anything extra here, Ryan, for lighting?
No, I did not. No, it's just the external yellow light is from the lamp. That's it.
Right. This light right here is your controlling.
Right.
Okay.
So other than that,
and those lights,
but when you say no editing, you mean no editing?
No editing. No editing.
Wow. So this is like an Eric photo, basically, right?
Basically, but better. Just kidding.
Oh no!
Just kidding. He's not here.
He knows.
Kidding, Eric.
Is he kidding or is he fake?
Am I kidding or am I kidding?
Hey, it got a laugh, so. So we are seeing the Burke figure. You recently got this figure as well. How do you feel about it?
The Burke figure? They're great.
That's great.
Hey, I mean, I was thinking mad about you, but
yeah, I know.
I don't know what to do.
All I think about when I see that figure.
When I was talking to Lens before, he really wanted to see it compared to like a NECA size scaled figures of any aliens. I'm not gonna use a freaking Ash figure, on a spacey type of diorama.
You
so
son
I got
of a bitch.
So I bought, I bought that, to actually. One of the reasons why I bought it too is that I told a guy from Rebel, Nova Rebel actually. He only used Rebel because Nova Rebel is taken. But it's supposed to be Nova.
That's a
Rebel.
tough word to say, huh?
I was gonna say, man.
Navarro.
Never.
Navarro. But yeah.
Never.
Navarro was taken on Instagram.
What's
on
that,
Facebook.
Scrappy?
That's why they had to take the Navarro.
Damn. They got hornswoggled just like ATA, you sons of bitches.
So that's the reason why. And I was telling him that, one of the reasons why, or people are more concerned in terms of scaling, with other figures before they buy it. So, what I told him too is I'm going to scale it, with figures like Mecha and other, different scaled figures. So with that, figure arts, Hasbro stuff, Marvel Legends, that kind of stuff. And this one that you're looking at on YouTube or Facebook, it's the Figma.
They're looking at it on Facebook?
I mean, YouTube or whatever. Wherever you guys are watching.
YouTube.
Wherever you guys are watching.
If you guys are watching on YouTube,
I stopped throwing it on. I stopped throwing it on UJizz, so you don't have to describe that it's on UJizz anymore. Sorry, we were trying to go for a porn community because we throw in a lot of sexual innuendos. It just confused people, so I stopped doing it.
That makes sense.
I try to. So this is one of the panels you can make so you can basically make walls out of this too.
Well, that's actually the same configuration, but except I actually put it on the wall side of it. I put the wall side on as a floor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's creative.
So you've got it laying down.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
this
awesome,
shit is crazy.
Love that shot.
And again, there's no extra lights added to that photo?
There's a external light, which is the white LED light.
Oh, okay. So
The one that's coming in
the
from
lighting,
there, yeah.
I just changed the lighting on my camera, on the white balance on it, to have that more of a blue effect on it.
Okay.
And same thing with this. This is all the lighting that's in
Right.
it.
Right. Well, there's an external light, 2 LED lights coming from the outside. So because they are away from the actual LED lights on the inside that diorama set. So I need to bring a bit more of a light coming from the outside so that they're not too dark.
Right. Whoa. Pause.
Come on. That's not nice.
You said it.
I was going to say,
I'm
who
not
said that, Ryan?
thinking it.
Ryan's like, I'm just going to throw this in here too because I didn't know where else to put this because I wasn't just going to post this.
No.
How do you feel about this wave, Ryan?
What? The
How do you
figures
feel
are
about this wave?
great. I love that. I love the wave, actually.
Do you?
Yeah.
So we're talking about the
I-
Black Panther wave in case you guys were unfamiliar what
Right.
wave they were talking about.
I actually bought another Nakia figure as well. So because I want another Okoye figure, which is
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
I
did
was
you
going
feel
to say,
about
you got
that? How do
two
you
of
feel about
these.
Okoye?
she's great. She looks exactly like Diana Gariri. So which is great.
Was she tough to put together? I was hearing things that she was kind of.
You made this look
tough
like
to
she
snap.
had a badonkadonk.
She does.
Does she have a badonk?
Well, because of how the drapery on the back is.
Is she donklicious on that figure?
She is. I'm going to show it to you on screen.
Dang, can't wait to see donk.
Look at that pose, man.
I know.
I need to get this wave.
Sassy.
I need to
The
get
wave
this
is great.
wave.
You should really get it, Felton.
That's fucking awesome. I like that shot.
That's perfect.
And
Yeah. Killmonger's great too. It's very well sculpted.
Yeah. See all those dots.
Killmonger's probably my favorite
the
figure
detail
of
on
that
that
wave.
head.
Damn.
Now you got a Michael B. Jordan too, bruh.
Yeah.
Nah, it does not come with actually with this with his
No,
head.
with the head.
It's just a mask. Yeah.
No, I know, but you still got a
Only-
figure of him though. You could just put him with boxing gloves, and you got Creed.
Jesus Christ.
Not really. No.
Stop
No.
arguing with me.
Nah.
I'm
Got
going to
you
go
back
with
on
Ryan
here
on
to
this one.
agree with me.
Nah. Nah, bro. Nah.
So we have an image here that he has used the Marvel Select Colossus and the Gambit Colossus just to show you exactly how much room you still have with these 7 and 8 inch figures.
Not Gambit Colossus, but Select Gambit.
Huh?
It's Marvel Select.
Yeah, Marvel Select. You called it Marvel Select Colossus and then Colossus Gambit.
It is Colossus and Gambit.
Yeah, I know it's Colossus and Gambit. I think you just worded it wrong, but that's just me being
Fuck
picky.
you, Daddy. I don't know how to talk.
Awesome
right?
shot.
Yeah,
It is an
very
awesome shot. This is fucking awesome.
He's got the
I
strut
love-
going on too. He's like,
Yeah.
and I'm strutting.
I was trying to do the Leonardo DiCaprio strut.
You nailed it.
Yeah, nailed it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and turn our cameras on, and Ryan will go into some configurations he is going to tell you about again with the Nova set.
If I could find my set. Oh, okay, here we go.
If I can find it.
Alrighty, so
Impressive, Felton. It's still up there, buddy.
It's still up there.
Look, he hasn't moved.
It's his child.
How stiff is your neck, man?
He's like, I glued it. What are you guys talking about?
Is that the one with the Ravager uniform, or the?
Yeah.
It does come with a. Oh, nice.
So we're joking around right now because Felton had a fucking baby Groot on his head. Big baby Groot figure.
The Sideshow Collectibles one.
He's so cute, though, man.
I know.
Yeah.
He is awesome.
I want that so bad.
Is it soft vinyl or what is it? Soft PVC?
I think it's PVC. I think.
We'll definitely go ahead and talk about that in a few minutes with you here. As you go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead. Yeah, you got this.
All right. Okay, straight out of the box.
Straight out the box. It's just
straight out the box.
Really deal.
Actually, each package comes with it's separated with 2 different packages as well. They're brown box inside because there's a lot of I guess like panels on it. So it's really well done.
Nova.
Nice.
So obviously, when you get the package, it's not pre-built, so you're gonna have to build on your own. So they come with this individual panels. Depending on the instruction itself, it will actually come with the expansion pack, the one with the LED lights, and the one that does not have the LED lights. So right out the box, you're gonna have to build it with different parts that they give you.
Yeah, little
Ziploc tearing it up in the game.
Yeah, the little clamps and whatnot. I guess people are concerned why you have to include this, like little pieces, because you're gonna have to connect them in all of them anyway. But I think they're thinking on the future of when they add another sets, they're gonna use different clamps on these as well. That's one of the reasons why I think they make you put these on, since that when they do go in production, it'll be easier for them to actually produce the same panels over and over again.
So basically what he's showing is there's square panels, and basically you have a little connector piece that's going to slide in the back of it, and it's going to connect the 2 pieces together, the 2 squares together.
Right. Well, these little pieces that I'm showing you right now on YouTube, guys. Can you see it?
And Facebook.
On Facebook too. On Instagram. These actually will hold the clamps that you will connect with the other panels. Later on, when you actually connect the panels, they will have a larger ones that will connect to a more of a corner side of it. And that's one of the reasons why they're changing these a bit. So once you actually put those on, you're not going to have the holes anymore on those sides. So when you compare the two, still a clamp. So the little pieces that you add on to it, they become little holders. It can become little clips that will hold the clamps.
Clips and clamps, people.
Jeez.
Clamps. So I mean, when you first open it, it looks very overwhelming, but it's not really. Once you get the hold of it.
And hearing it explained,
you're gonna get overwhelmed.
Too.
Smoke a bowl. Take it easy.
The little clamps that they actually gave you, you just slide it in.
Oh, okay.
Slide it.
Right
Again,
there.
guys, if you're watching it on YouTube, it makes it look a lot more simple. But
it's kind of simple now.
Yeah.
Once you get the hold of it, it's
really, just allowing you to be creative, but they do give you an example of the one that Ryan currently has shown, which is an octagon with lights all around it. But he is saying that you can get the normal set, which runs about $99.99. Then the expansion set runs for about $60, and they do have another set that actually doesn't have lights in it at all.
Right. So yeah, when you build these things, you actually have to. There's a lot of planning involved when you actually do it on your own if you're trying to be creative, because you have to think about the wires and how it will go. When you make these things, you actually have to construct it from the outside first before you even insert the panels on it that will go in the interior. Because inside these little panels, that's where you're gonna have to go. You have to snake the wires in, so they have like little holes on the side. So the USB like the little USB mini wires actually goes through these little holes.
They got little pathways.
Right. So after you actually figure out, on where the actual wires are going to go and where the lights will go, that's where you insert the panel. So if you're thinking of adding, I guess, fogs and whatnot on these, you can't do it because of, for safety reasons, obviously.
So he's saying if you guys do, want there to be like mist or fog or whatever, he's saying that you should think about the fact that your lights might mess up or that the moisture or whatever created in that will not be good for the lights.
Yeah.
So basically you can even, build your own bridge as well for these kind of stuff.
Yeah, that is super dope.
So for walls and whatnot.
Or technically you could flip that around too and just line up a bunch of those too on that using that way. That's more like what you guys may not remember, as me and Ryan do, is mechanical chain bases were a system that were made for Gundams back in the day, where you could put pieces together like that. They were not light up any sort of bit, and they were very expensive for you to actually build a large set with those. They were mostly for, it said, like a 4-inch Gundam figure that was supposed to be a massive Gundam piece, and they gave you little tiny like vehicles, because that's I don't know, what would you say the scaling of mechanical chain bases was, Ryan?
They're like the same size as the N ones, isn't it?
As the what?
Isn't the N sizes the H10, whatever those things are?
Yeah, it's probably like 1/75th scale or something like that. So. But it's similar, but this is just bigger. So this is this is more for your Star Wars figures or your Guardians of the Galaxy, or as he said, NECA. Aliens. It'll fit NECA of any scale. Hot Toys, you could probably use it, but it won't work perfectly.
The Hot Toys, you can just if you're going to use it as a base for Hot Toys, because you can actually construct it for more than about 12 inches.
Right. So it is 12 inches high, as we measured, 12.5 inches high. And he is one of the aliens with plenty of headroom. So again, if you buy several of these, I guess, that's where things can get really interesting, because you can expand it. He was showing that you can basically make it that deeper. Then when you go to build other things like that, you can just make the whole absolutely massive. So Ryan's planning on getting a couple of them here. So I imagine the photos he's going to be producing will definitely tantalize you guys to head over to this company and see what you can do with this awesome set.
What Ryan's showing us right now is that the lights are just throbbing and they're changing colors. It looks fucking awesome.
But they do stay solid, right?
They do, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, so tell us about the modes show us the modes basically for the lights.
It's just your basic white, blue, red, purple, and then you can have the one that actually goes on a slow-mo, transitioning from different colors.
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering too, like NECA would be smart if they bought these and just used these in like San Diego Comic-Con just to have their figures displayed.
Yeah. Well, they do. No, they create their own dioramas actually.
I know they do, but they really don't use a lot of lights in their dioramas though. So.
Well, you really can't do it, especially if they're showing their products. If they're selling it to.
I know.
You're trying to sell products to your stores. I don't think you're gonna put them on a dark.
They're like, ooh, where do I get? Well, that's the same concept though. Is like people say, oh, where can I get this? And they're like, nowhere. And then the same thing with this. They're like, where can we get this? We're like, we're not telling you.
Yeah.
I know Lenses can do a great job with this.
Right? I know. I wonder if he's gonna get this shit.
Seriously.
But then again, he's throwing some kind of smoke into his photos, so I don't know. That might be dangerous for him. So
He's
definitely
gonna wreck his fucking dials.
Definitely check this out if you guys have questions. I'm not sure if Ryan's gonna open up a hotline for you guys to answer questions or whatever.
You can DM me and then I can ignore you guys.
Yeah.
You can DM me and I'll ignore you.
Yeah, a bunch of people actually DM me like, nah, ignore.
Right.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm kidding.
Anything else you want to say about this, or anything else you want to include in your week?
I mean, people have actually asked me if they are coming out with another one. They did show me something that they are planning. It's in a planning stage, but obviously I can't reveal it yet. Since they don't
But can you tell us whether it's super mad hype stacks McBalls snoots?
Then that's giving you guys a hint on what it is, and I can't do that.
That even saying it's hype?
Well, it depends. It really depends.
So it's not
of people.
Hype?
It is very hype. That's
all right.
There's no way you can't say that it is.
I just can't say it.
That's okay. I just want to know if it was hype or not.
It will be extremely hype for a lot of people in the community. So I mean, I guess if you want to support this, if you want that to come out, obviously support the company.
Support this company, right?
Because he is still trying to
plain and simple.
He's still trying to contact other guys who would sell it here in the U.S. as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just big bad toy stores. There's also some people in Japan and other companies in Asia. So hopefully they do very well, and we get more expansion packs for these as well.
Yeah, solid.
Awesome. So what's going on with you, Felton? We haven't talked to you in a while. Is there anything you've picked up? You want to talk about the Groot? Is there anything else that's chomping at the bit for you? And then he gets muted. We can't hear you. Did you mute yourself?
Oops.
There you
Start
go.
over.
Yeah, I got a few things. I'm going through some things, so I had to scale down a little bit. But I got Groot, Hot Toys Groot.
Love it. That's
Here's the box came in, and Ryan asked if this is PVC or not. To be honest, I'm not sure. I know it's sturdy ass plastic.
Sturdy ass plastic.
I dropped it a few times, and I was kind of cringe, but nothing fell off.
Nothing fell off.
Yeah. He actually comes with his Ravager uniform.
He said a few times.
Nice.
So you have to put it on him, like you have to, actually like dress him in it.
Yeah, you do. It's actually cloth.
It is.
Is there like a big zipper in the back, basically? Then.
Here's
Oh damn. Okay.
two different heads.
Okay.
And beneath here is the Ravager. Get rid of the boxes. Ravager uniform.
Oh shit! Oh, have you put it on him yet?
I'm gonna put it on later on today, but. Yeah.
Oh,
But you haven't actually tried it yet?
No.
Wow.
Uniform?
Nice.
That looks so beat up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, even the detail, they gave you little stems.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Beautiful.
How much is this thing?
Hmm?
How much is this baby?
On Sideshow, I think I got it for like $190.
Yeah, I was
Not
gonna say.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still available too if you guys want to pick him up.
Yeah.
And he also comes $190 for him.
Okay. There's the alternate heads. Yeah.
Nice. So 3 heads all day on it.
And the little
hands.
Yeah.
Does it have any light up feature?
No light up features.
That's why that's why the price is there too. So.
Yeah.
So I definitely recommend getting it, man, because you get real creative photos out of him. And
real photos, because he's in 1:1 scale.
Yeah. Other than that, I had a recent one. It's not a figure, but my Afro Samurai custom.
Oh yeah,
nice.
super bendy sword as Afro Samurai had.
Yeah, the guy I know, Shadow. If you go to Shadow, he's Shadow Fergo on Facebook, but on Instagram he's Shadow. Oh yeah, Shadow Fergo. Awesome metalwork. If you guys ever need custom like real metal, swords or anything, go to him.
So he would probably do like Wolverine claws and shit too, I guess, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How sharp is it?
Huh? I'm sorry?
How sharp is it?
Oh god, it's almost like he'll stab you. He blunted it a little bit for me because I didn't want to hurt myself.
Oh.
Oh snap!
He's like, it cuts fucking fabric. He's like, I basically did the bodyguard scene with it. He was like, whoosh.
Why bodyguard of all things?
I know. That's the one that he comes out with.
He held the blade up and then went, fuck you.
Bodyguard.
But
Bodyguard.
It's a good movie, but what bodyguard of all things? There's a lot of movies with never.
That's my question right there. He fucking busts out a Richard Gere movie with a fucking
Richard Gere, that's Kevin Costner.
Yeah, but freaking
it is
Whitney
Kevin Costner.
Houston.
My bad. Yeah, Kevin Costner. Yeah. I thought you were wrong there. I was going to be like, no, man.
No, man. Kevin all day. Bro, I'm the one that came up with the obscure reference
you're right,
for
you're
the
right.
bodyguard.
You have Kill Bill, but no.
I know, right?
No.
No.
Holy shit.
And I will always love the bodyguard. Ooh.
So anyway, Felton, you were saying.
I picked up 2 of these guys on a good eBay deal, so
this is scaling back.
Yeah, I'm sorry, going back to 112.
So these are these 3? Is that 3A then?
Yeah, 3A. It's the EMGY Trooper.
Damn.
I want to say Sharkman especially, man. If you ever get a chance, then you'll love these.
Yeah, man.
Oh, sorry.
How much? How much are they?
I got this guy for 89 shit.
Okay.
They usually range between 115 online,
right,
shipped and all that.
Those they don't bootleg, Dave. So.
No, I know.
They never. You ain't gonna get no. I don't know what. How does 3A get away with never having anybody bootleg their shit? Like,
they're probably being. I think they're being made like in Singapore. That's probably why.
Oh.
Okay.
There's rules. There's rules in Singapore.
I'd be willing to invest in a few of those. I mean, what I just saw from Felton's figure there, that looks fucking amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. And the cloth and the fabric itself, you know.
Yeah. Does it come in like different? Does it come in different colors? There's different figures, obviously, that have like different vibes and shit like that, right?
They do have different grunts, but they're hard to find. This is the one that's more readily available. They have the Stealth Trooper, which is a black, like shadow kind of like cover.
Yeah.
I think there's a JEA, which is a green, green color pattern.
See, with that, you can always dye that too, though, bro. You could always just use the dye game and throw it in there.
Yeah, you
Why
could.
dye it? It's an $80 toy. Why would you want to dye it?
Oh, did you not see what I did with Deadpool?
No. Oh, yeah.
He dyed that.
What is this you?
That was
$100. Yeah, I was going to say.
That was 100. And then I found out I could have just bought one for $25 and just done it to that one. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It'll go good with your Vortex toys also.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, man, those are some sweet pickups, dude. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, seriously.
Very cool. So
of course, and Ryan knows I have 2 of the Evolve figures.
These babies, the army
those
babies.
babies.
Oh, you picked up 2 of those?
Yeah, he got me into for a Berserk enemy.
Damn. How much are those going for now then? Because they were always kind of rare.
They're not that rare. They're $30.
$28 or something like that.
Yeah, they retail. They like retail for 20 though. So.
No, they retail like $35, and it was actually on sale before for $15 at GameStop. But I completely missed out on that one. Because I remember Clayton before was asking me if I have a GameStop here because they were selling it for $15.
No shit.
Yeah.
All right, Dave. Let's talk about yo shit. What's going on with
my
you?
Shit? Not much, guys. I have had kind of a slower week. I did get a couple pickups. I got this NECA Terminator here.
Oh.
The Ultimate. Yeah, so it comes with the the head variants and comes with that fucking nice little bullet chain of like grenades and shit like that. comes with his fucking minigun with the the belt fed bag and shit like that.
Sorry.
He's all assy now. Look at how assy he is. He's like, hey girl.
Fucking
He's like, hey girl, hey.
I dropped him.
Hey girl, hey, I'm gonna take you down.
That whole pose, everything's done now.
That was harsh. So this is the bootleg version. So everything is cherry on it. The paint looks good.
Everything's
solid.
Again, nothing. There's a couple of loose joints. The elbows are a little loose and stuff like that, and they actually bend backwards.
Oh man, that's qual.
It is, but I don't know that he's got some good mobility.
Right? He's the Terminator. He can move backwards like that, and it's really not a big issue.
No, I plan on obviously using the body for some extra parts. So I don't know. I want to use this leather jacket for some shit. But outside of that, obviously, you guys saw I posted a couple pictures with the Punisher using some of his gear. That's mainly why I bought this figure, because I wanted the fucking belt. I wanted his fucking gun. I wanted that bag with the with the chain.
Mecca, don't slack off on those accessories.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I bought it, because again, being so cheap, it was pretty much worth buying it just for those. So yeah, that's one of my pickups. And another one of my pickups, again, inspired by Felton there. You guys probably saw it in my stories. I got this bad boy, this fucking gem. So it's like a massive 112 scale. I don't know how to describe it. It almost looks like a UPS van, like fucking, I don't know, but like
it kind of looks like an action team van, like
yeah, that kind of deal. It's even got like a little fucking satellite up at the top. But bros, like
I could totally see Bill Paxton in there.
I don't know how well you guys can see it. I've got my Vortex in there.
Oh shit!
My Anonymous Ranger. He fits perfect. So I'm telling you, like, there's gonna be some good shit coming up with this bad boy. I got obviously a lot of work to do with.
He's like, I'm painting it orange.
Yeah. Well, for anybody. Yeah.
The light work's gonna be awesome too. The lights. You put lights in?
Yeah, definitely, man.
Oh my god.
There's like the fucking little ladder on the side.
That's goofy.
Yeah, it is goofy. There's like a whole bunch of goofy aspects to it, boys. I'm telling you.
I know, I figured. Like, it's all on that satellite dish, too.
Yeah, definitely. It's a kid's toy, guys. I'm telling you. Like, the tires collapse.
Nice.
And this thing turns into,
submerge it into water.
Yeah. Oh, dudes. It turns into this, like, whole fucking gear, like, lab. Look at this. It opens up and shit.
Oh, my God. Felton, you bought one of these too?
No, I bought the TMNT Turtle Van back.
Oh yeah, I have both of those. I even have the TMNT one where it's more like weird kind of too. I don't know what to describe the other way. It's got more holes in it and shit. I customized that van as well.
So yeah, guys, I'm just showing you the interior of this thing. It's really cheesy. It's like a toy, like it's like a fucking child's play set. But
and the TMNT we're talking about is called the Cowabunga Carl van.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But yeah, that's what this.
Speaking of cars, I'm sorry, Dave. I actually got this as well, since I'm going to do the shoot for Black Panther.
Whoa!
Oh shoot!
It's a racing car. It's an actual 112 racing car.
Whoa! Wow.
What?
So,
Damn.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
Just blew my vehicle out of the water.
Whoa!
No, it's pretty hollow inside. It's an actual racing car for like $27. So
where'd you pick it up at?
Mr. eBay.
Mr. eBay?
Yeah, so yeah.
Mr. eBay.
So anyways, yeah, guys, this is just a basic play set that I plan on obviously fucking around with a good amount because it's got a lot of work to do. You know, I got a bunch of sanding, a bunch of painting, so that's going to be a nice little hack and slash project for a little bit. So you guys probably won't see anything coming up from that for a little while, but it's there. I've got it now. So
I've got it.
A little project to work on.
It'll be an awesome project, man. I tell you.
Right.
Yeah, no, exactly. Outside of that, guys, that's pretty much it for my pickups and whatnot. You know, what I've been working on. It even comes with like stupid, cheesy fucking shit like this. Like,
whoa! Is that like a ski lift?
It's inside. It's inside the van. Like honestly, I don't even know what the hell it is.
Paint
it's like
it and get that to work for you. Just remove the top of it, and you'll be good.
Yeah.
You can use that as a seat injector for like a plane too.
Yeah. No, it's not. I don't know. It's like the few accessories that it comes with. Again, being as cheesy as they are, it's something to work with. I can play around with these. I'm not complaining.
Word.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's it for my pickups, guys. That's it.
All right.
Yeah,
I did go to Toys R Us. I couldn't help but not pick up the Scrooge McDuck from Funko. Pretty cool figure. They did not have any Darkwing Ducks, so I couldn't get that one. Very, very cool, though. I did see, and I bought this for not only my entertainment, but to inform you guys as well. This is made by Flush Force. So I guess the, what are they called? The Garbage Pail Gang. That's popular. Kids are into gross stuff again. So this is basically a 1/12 scale toilet seat that they're making. It's just a one piece. You can buy like packs of these where there's like 2 and all this, but they do sell individual toilets for, I think it was like $3.99 or whatever, and it comes with this like snail. Yeah, it's a toilet.
It is a toilet.
It comes with like this weird snail bits or whatever like that. So pretty big, you know. This is kind of more in the WWE scale. So if you need a toilet, I guess, that has some, there's like green, purple, and blue looking jizz or whatever coming out from the toilet or whatever. Right. I'm not sure the deal with that. As I told you guys before, I got the McFarlane pack of the Izzes. In that pack, you get white and 1 red. I only want black. So I did the die game, and I threw every single one of them in the die game. So if you guys can see clearly, I even painted the mouth. I threw red in there and then dry brushed it. These all are articulated arms on here as well with wires they put in there. So these things are super cool. I think I have 21 black Izzes now.
Wow.
I do have the head that comes with the...
Mr. Gondo.
Fuck you, buddy! Together, Ryan, we make the perfect Max team. That's all I'm saying. I have the Izzes. Do you have 21 Izzes? No, you do not.
A few of them.
I know you do. I even threw in the GBJR one as well, and that one, it kind of died, but it needed to be painted a little bit as well. So that is part of my hacking and slashing. Continuing on that.
You guys talk about hack and slash. Sorry, Jared.
Go ahead.
The whole die game thing. Yeah, I did try the spray paint for the vinyl, and it does work for the ones that, you know, if you don't want to have any, I guess, like a paint rub on these. So these are just spray painted twice, and you see on the joints on it, they actually don't rub off.
Nice.
And what was the original color?
It was yellow. So.
Oh, that was the one
I mean,
you tried to
I
dye
did do it on the black as well, actually. I don't have it with me right now, but it was. I did try it on black, and also it does work.
This is just a spray paint?
It's a spray paint for vinyls and fabrics.
Where can you pick this up at?
On Amazon. So they actually do bond with the plastic. So.
What would you type up on Amazon though?
Fabric vinyl spray paint.
Perfect.
I'm trying to make it easy.
Yeah. We got to spell it out for these people.
Fabric vinyl spray paint. Awesome. I'll definitely check. And what color was that you picked up?
I mean, you can see white, right? Oh, I don't know. It's purple.
Shut up!
You can see it's white.
I can see that it look. I don't know if it could look a tan. You keep moving the joint, so I really can't see what color it is.
Come on.
Yeah. No. Did you pick up any other color, or was it just the white that you grabbed?
It's just white because that's the most basic. You know, it's the lightest color you can get. So if anything that you want to change it to a different color, it would be easier. It's already base black.
Yeah.
Base white.
That makes sense.
I mean, that should be your concern. Is more on if you want to go to a lighter tone, you need to go to go white.
Exactly. If you want to change it up.
Right. So I don't think
just
they
like
have
dyeing your hair, guys.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have that much of a. I don't think they have that many available colors anyway. So I am going to try to do a chocolate brown and
chocolate.
I guess like a beige as well. So I have to buy that. But so far with the white, I mean, it works.
Nice.
Cool.
What color was that again?
Even if, What happened?
Color with it.
So what color was that again?
It's not purple, that's for sure.
Shit.
So even if you scratch it too, I mean, it's look at that. It really bonds well. Oops.
Okay.
Bondo.
Yeah. So I was doing that. So.
And no sticky, obviously. So.
Oh, see, look at that. Ah, with my nail.
Nice, man.
Wow.
Okay, so that's an alternative to the die game.
Spray game.
Yeah.
Yep, the spray game beats the die game.
I feel like the spray game would beat it.
It just did.
It just
looks
did.
like it holds better.
It just
Well,
did.
you don't have to heat up water.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Less messy.
Well, you kind of do, since if you want to break the body parts apart, so you can actually go to. That's the reason why I didn't get into the crevices on this part. That's why it's still yellow, since I didn't break it apart. So you do have to heat it up and take it apart. So now I'm going to have to repaint them.
Alrighty.
Nice, man.
Continuing on the hacking and slashing, I had gotten a cast a long time ago from Crash Override. It was a zombie head that has an expression. So I'd always had an idea, because I got a couple of them from him, that because of it having an expression, I was curious if I could add a mold to it and smooth out the zombie face a little bit, just so I can have an expression guy. So as I was talking to Felton a couple months ago, he had expressed wanting some goons to extend for his John Wick scenes. So I gave it a try. Here it is. I don't know if you guys can see it too well, but it's just a guy, and then I drilled a hole all the way in his head because the zombie head had an extending anyway. So I just drilled a hole, and you can see in the front there's a hole in there, and then I used hot glue on it to make it look a little bit more kind of gross, I guess I would say. And then I used a wire and then hot glue out the back of his head. So basically you're getting like a shot. And then I used like loose hot glue to make it look like it was kind of splattering out or whatever. Spraying. So I sculpted a beard on him to also take away from some of the zombiness to him. But he just looks like a fucking old Goldberg now, basically, like with wide eyes and super pissed off. So last time I went to Flint, they had, now when Matrix came out from McFarlane, they made the Chateau set. And in that set only, you could get the Chateau. How do you pronounce that?
Chateau.
Chateau. It's not Chateau.
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 Chateau. St. John, St. Jean.
Exactly.
So
they have in that set a character that is getting kicked by Neo, who has a very crazy only Matrix 2 style haircut. With an expression, and every time I see this figure, I buy it because you can rip off the head and customize it as long as you can get the neck off of it. So on the screen here, you guys will see I sculpted some very wafty, some sculpty hair on him. He does have glasses, and then gave him a beard. This is still unpainted. This is actually the milliputty that you create with the two colors in it. So yeah, he's got a little bit of a kind of a fro going on there, but he's able to attach onto a Marvel Legends now. So Yuzuki will have a little bit more, not ideas. He always has good ideas, but he has more options now for when he wants to shoot his John Wick shit.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem. I got you. I almost forgot about Common, too. I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm like, oh, yeah, Common. Yeah. Like you said, Common. So I had earlier made this Michael Myers figure using the Ghostbusters base. I was dealing with a head that I believe was made by Mezco and recast. It was the one from the Rob Zombie shitty movie. I had been looking for somebody to try to recast me one of the NECA heads. So this is not a new custom really, but it is the Michael Myers with the NECA head instead of the stupid fucking Mezco one. I still think this is the best version of an articulated Michael Myers. I did a little bit of drilling in the chest. So he actually has a good range of motion in the chest portion. You just drill a little bit of the pieces in there. He actually has 5 swap out hands because the Ghostbusters figure had 5 hands as well. But this was made by Fancy Mark on Instagram. Super cool. He also casted me. This is the head that comes with Ash. It's his zombie girlfriend. So I turned her into a nerdy girl who's got like braces basically. So I always wanted this head to do different shit with it, but it's like she has an expression. She's like, "Hey guys, how was class?" Like she breathes really weirdly. So I don't know. I'm having fun. He's doing really cool casts. I really like the Myers head a lot. So I was trying to see if anybody wanted to pick one of those up. And then I forgot that selling action figures is like the most arduous thing in the entire world, because all people want to do is, you could tell people it's $10 and they're still not going to respond after you say that it's $10, because they want to ask like, "Oh, what's up? How much?"
Oh, you're selling it?
I could make another one, so I threw it out there if anybody wanted to buy one, and then all it got was just a shit ton of questions, like, about what the price was. I was like, Jesus Christ, I hate selling figures.
What's the price?
It was $60. I was like, damn, that's pretty reasonable. Like, I wasn't trying to get rich off the damn thing. Like, I thought $60 was a reasonable affair. All right, boys, cameras off. We're going to go back to the shared screen and show you guys some of the dope-ass fucking shots. This one here, we're going to start off with Yazuki_79. Tell us about this shot, brother.
Oh, man. Well, thinking of ideas, and I had my Nom 4 3A figure up there looking at me, and I always wanted to do like I think I had just watched, what's that movie that, anyway.
I don't know, you watched it.
It had like...
He was watching a movie.
It had like samurais and it had Nazis.
Sky...
Fury?
No, it had the girls in it. You know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about Sucker Punch?
Sucker Punch, yeah.
Oh, no, that movie sucks.
It had elements, though, that I liked.
It's
like the guys
visually good, but the movie sucks.
Yeah.
I don't hate on it as much as everyone else does.
Because you're not paying attention to the story. You're just looking at the girls.
Maybe.
I was looking for continuity.
Continuity.
So I went ahead and wanted to do an outdoor shot with the gas mask, and I had my a Nazi coat laying around, a Nazi general coat. So what I essentially did was put the coat on the 3A Nom figure, and it just pretty much changed the figure exactly. Just made it look more and more badass.
Okay, nice.
And that was a B shot I did right there.
It's like I put the motherfucking foot down, son.
I actually like this one better.
Yeah, I do too.
So
I like the other one better, actually.
Yeah.
Mine would.
Let me see. Go back to the other one.
Wait, go back? Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2.
Yeah.
I like
a little bit of fake blood in the ground with the...
Lighting's a little different. Angle's different. Smoke is different. They're both dope, though. They're both hot fire, son!
Thank you.
How did you get your dog? Like it. How did you get your... did I not?
Because he did not like it. It's hot. He didn't like it.
Oh, and I got that head off of eBay, by the way, if anybody's wondering.
Oh, okay. Very nice. So how did you get your dog not to steal the treat from Groot?
This shot was the most frustrating shot ever in photography for me.
I can imagine.
He basically just got tired and laid down, fighting me.
Okay.
He wanted that shit though, didn't he?
Yeah. This shot took about an hour.
I figured.
Wow.
Seriously.
No lie.
Love it though.
So
I would have, if I was you, I probably would have just like made my own like casted like plastic cookie probably. or just like, or put a bunch of glue around the cookie so it would like he couldn't smell that it was a cookie anymore.
Yeah.
So we're looking at a shot of Felton's dog set up with his Groot here, and Groot's munching at a cookie. And I don't know how Felton managed to not get his dog to eat that cookie.
He did 2 shots too. He's got another one. I don't know if it's the next one. No, it's then he's got his faves. His faves great. And look at that look. That dude's like, you son of a bitch.
The next shot. That dog wants that cookie, man, I'm telling you.
I had to pretty much threaten him in this picture to stay still. So.
You're like, no. I said
That's my dog Django.
You got a gorgeous dog, man.
He's got a dog named Django Unchained.
How old?
Yeah. He's about 5.
Nice.
Dang.
He's full grown.
Good looking dog, man.
Thank you.
Just likes cookies.
Oh man, he's not big. He's about 26 pounds, and he's
smaller to medium size, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a Jack Russell kind of thing.
Yeah.
That size, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Super cute.
So.
Yeah.
Motherfucker wants that cookie. So this shot was tough as well, I take it?
Yeah, I had to do a high shutter speed with my remote trigger, and I had to be on the other side of him, so I made sure he would stay still.
Yeah. You're almost like pulling him, like...
Did you actually eat it afterwards?
After I gave him the cookie after. I figure we both work hard for a cookie.
Yeah, that's a good boy right there. He deserved that.
And I was losing daylight, too, so I had to fight the daylight.
No shit, yeah.
Nice.
I love it. I thought I was the only one with these figures, man. So we got Napoleon Dynamite shaking his tail feather.
Oh, yeah.
Literally tail feather, too. Where do you get those boots at nowadays, though?
Oh, my closet.
My closet! So
Vans actually still sells those kind of shoes.
Barrel probably has those kind of shoes.
No, Vans.
I know, but Barrel probably does, too. Probably has them in his closet. I see more. So yes, Napoleon Dynamite, McFarlane piece. No articulation. He had no choice in order to do this scene.
Nope.
No, that's it.
He's head moves, right?
Kind of.
He's head moves. Hello.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
The swivels.
He
Swivels
he
slightly.
can basically
Look forward.
He can look like the Exorcist. He can roll his head around.
Yeah.
Awesome, thank you. Great
So
way,
did you
brother.
set up a curtain in the background of that?
Yeah, I just went to Walmart and got some of those felt like fabric
Nice.
things, and I just put it in the back to make like the curtains
And that's just one of those like 7-inch little statues, right? The little McFarlane figure.
Yeah, it's like 7 inches.
Yeah.
The tricky part to the shot though was that he would not balance like that by himself.
No way.
What I had to do was take 2 shots, one with him on the stand that came with it that would balance him,
Yeah.
and another clean plate shot with just
You can kind of see
background.
the feet here a little bit.
Of course.
Yeah. So I photoshopped it to make it look like it was good and as good as possible.
Right.
Add a little shadow and
Came out great.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job,
Subtle, but great.
thank you.
Good stuff, man.
All right, Davey, we're going to Shark Man Dave's page.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Cool.
So yeah, this was my the photo that I posted last Sunday after our earlier podcast.
Different crop.
Yeah, buddy.
Not even a little bit of a
one,
crop, but
camera
no.
two.
This is
Camera 1,
see.
camera 2.
So yeah, guys, I got a swipe photo here of Punisher in the foreground with some henchman, some goon in the background with a knife in his neck, bleeding out.
No.
But essentially, what I wanted to display in this photo was that little DIY extreme sets that I kind of put together, that open elevator. So yeah, it's just kind of showing off the cool lighting that I can get overhead to display the inside of the elevator nicely. Yeah, so that's just some good overhead lighting over top of the back area right there, and then I've just got some dim lighting, right in front of Punisher. That's pretty much it.
Oh, so dim.
Badass. I love it.
Did you say dim sum? I wasn't paying attention.
You wouldn't be paying attention.
I'm so mad I paid extreme sets, man.
Oh man,
So
I'm very happy with the way this little, like I said, this little DIY extreme sets turned out, man. Like, I don't know, like I was obviously inspired by Extreme Sets version of their elevator, so I just wanted something similar. You know what I mean?
Even with his diodes, you bootleg.
He does.
Yeah, I know,
He boots the boots, bro.
I'm the fucking
He's
bootleg.
a super boot. Next thing it's gonna be like it's not even gonna be hack slash. It's gonna be like Hobo's fucking Dave Shack. Like I'm in the Hobo Dave Shack right now as well. I'm trying not to spend a dime and fucking make it holler.
That's all it is. I'm just trying to save my pennies, guys.
I hear you. Brother.
It's just it's economically sound.
Yeah.
I love the depth in this.
Bootlegs, the bootlegs.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just I kind of like the first photo obviously better with the with more depth there. You got the focus on the guy in the background versus Punisher in the foreground. I figure I shoot Punisher all the time. We don't need to see him as clearly.
Dave's asking people to like take photos of the extreme sets and then send it to him so he can print it off.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Sure, guys, so I can make it myself. Yeah, so another swipe, guys. I posted a photo of that ground dial that I made last week that I showed you guys on my Hack and Slash week. So yeah, it's just kind of putting that to work. I used my Marvel Legends Spider-Man, the Homecoming version, and a shitty ass version of a Marvel Legends.
Shitty. Well, yours doesn't have the jizzy neck though. This actually would have worked, and this actually would have worked for the jizzy neck on this shot.
Yeah, it would have actually worked. But
see, there you go.
I called them shitty. I don't mind these two figures at all. Actually, I used that fire hydrant.
I love these fucking figures.
I do actually. I don't shoot them often enough. I used that fire hydrant that Eric sent me not long ago with the custom division figure. I used that torn up newspaper in the foreground there. I've just got some debris kind of all over the place.
Whoa!
But otherwise, I have a printout
newspaper.
of just like a city in ruins in the background there. So
yeah, you got the colors to look flush too. So
yeah. So it's not too bad. I don't know. I feel like I did all right with the focus. Again, I like the first shot a little bit better. With the
Ryan likes how you said all right.
What?
You laughed when you said all right.
It blends seamlessly into the environment. I love it.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, thanks. I just feel like it's the tone. Yeah, it's the colors kind of thing. They just kind of blend well. I tried to make it look as like, I don't know. I feel like this is kind of a little too dark, but yeah, I just tried to make it look as bleak as possible.
Love it, bro.
Yeah. So that's that photo, guys.
He loves it, but he didn't like it.
Fuck you! I'm not on Instagram anymore.
He doesn't like any of our photos, guys. He just fucking shows up.
You got
says,
caught doing that all the time too.
I'm better than you guys. I'm not gonna like this one.
Ryan loves that he can actually say that now because it used to be his ass getting caught.
Exactly.
This is the only reason he wanted to come on. He goes, "Oh, I do want to come on. I noticed he didn't like a couple Sharkman Days photos. I'm coming on to give him shit about it."
Just to tear you apart.
Ryan deleted all his photos and reattached them just so it would show that they weren't fucking liked by me. So you didn't like any of them.
So anyways, guys, my third photo this week is a part 2 to the one that we were just talking about there, the Spider-Man knocking out Venom. This is actually the first photo that I took of this series. I just wanted to, again, just display the ground dial that I put together. So this was the first shot that I took. It was actually inspired by like a comic book art where, yeah, obviously Spider-Man's kind of standing over top of his defeated Venom. But yeah, this is literally just as basic as that. I've got Spider-Man standing over top of Venom, looking down at him all beat up and shit. But yeah, I mean, again, this is just a part 2. I just wanted it to kind of have that dark, bleak look to it, and I feel like I kind of pulled that off. So
I love
it. The next shot, the shot that we were just looking at before that was kind of like me being bored of this. I snapped this one out quickly. I was like, oh, that turned out pretty cool. It took like 5 minutes kind of thing. So I was like, let me see if I can get some more out of this, out of these figures that I've got set up and this dial that I've got set up.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I like the barbed wire too.
I just repost them and that was pretty much it.
Where's
gave me a little bit of a series there. So
where's Pamela Anderson with all that barbed wire going on?
Right. And all my bullshit smoke fubbing in there, of course.
It works. We only know it's bullshit because you tell us it's bullshit. You could just lie and say you breathed into the.
That's right.
You know,
it was really cold in my apartment. So.
I know. Sometimes my apartment's that cold, and I should do that, but I don't. So, next photo is your faves.
Oh, gee, yeah. So this crap, I was tagged in my fave photos of January 2018. So yeah, I mean, I like to take part. I don't mind, putting.
Jerry, do you like this?
Sorry.
God, nope, I don't like this at all. Nope.
No, he doesn't like it. he doesn't like it because it's not like a single photo. So
it's his faves too. I liked all
Let
the.
him- I'll
Look
let
at
him
this. I
fucking
like
know.
this.
Oh
one.
wow, he liked that.
I did. I wasn't caught slipping, and then this new photo, I didn't get a chance yet, so I'll be there soon.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, other than the faves, guys, we went on to my fourth photo of this week, which is again just a standalone Punisher shot, which is me utilizing that bullet belt that I was talking to you guys about with that I got from that Terminator figure. I'm utilizing both of those M4s with grenade launchers that I got from the Todd McFarlane Spec
Is
Ops
that
figures.
practical when you're fighting though? I mean, if your enemy actually shoots you, won't you be dead?
But what are you talking about?
All you gotta do is shoot one of those bullets, and then he explodes.
Yeah. It'll explode on your chest when you be dead.
Oh yeah, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
It is so impractical, but tell me it doesn't look badass.
It looks cool though.
I mean, it's badass, but that makes you look stupid too.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
makes
look
Punisher
at
look
Bill Bass.
stupid.
What are you gonna like grenades on his shoulder pack?
I don't fucking know, Ryan.
Aim
Talk to
for
all
the
artists out
grenades,
there.
guys! Aim for the
All the cool
grenades!
artists out there that just designed the figures to have, or designed the figures and the fucking characters to have the bullet belts around their chest.
He's like,
Talk to
the
those guys,
bulletproof vest did nothing.
right? I don't
Not
know.
enough
I think it goes
pouches.
back to Nam there, Ryan, where they had the bullet belts around their chest.
That's why U.S. lost.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Did they lose?
Well, we kind of pulled out.
There you go. They
That's what
pulled
she
out.
said.
Yeah. That's what she said too.
I kind of pulled out, but not really.
So anyway, not to veer too far into the whole topic of
Oh, we're veering.
politics there, but anyway, this is my shot of fucking Punisher. Again, I'm using the Jim Lee body. I put on the fucking leather jacket. You guys were hearing me talking about that shit last week, which is pretty basic. Using the Mezco knockoff Punisher head. I used a cool dusk background there, like an orange sky with some silhouette of
Apocalypse now.
some city, some buildings back in the background there. Used a whole bunch of like shitty props in the foreground, like
Shitty props.
fires and that kind of crap, and I fubbed in some flames and some smoke and stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like I gave the photo some cool color. I don't know. I exaggerated the saturation a little bit, and added a little bit of shadow, and yeah, that was pretty much it. It gave it this look. So I was kind of happy with the way it turned out.
Nice.
Nice. See, I
Thanks,
liked
guys.
it. Fuck off.
I liked it. Not the next one. Only until.
Well, there you go.
Oh shit!
Is that the Hulk?
It is the Hulk, and that's funny that you asked that because I was showing Eric this picture earlier today, and he was like, I think my only complaint about it is that you can't exactly tell who's in the foreground. That could be any kind of random figure. And I'm like, yeah, I guess. But,
Yeah, I guess.
ultimately, what I was just trying to, again, this is kind of a comic book concept that I was taking. It was a Punisher versus Hulk kind of thing. So I just wanted to,
sick.
Dead.
again, show off Punisher utilizing that minigun that I got from the Terminator figure that I was just telling you guys about during my week.
Oh yeah.
And what I'm using here is that Toy Biz Thomas Jane Punisher figure, the jacket. I put it on the Mezco Punisher, the knockoff, of course, and posed him up, made him look like he's blasting some fucking Hulk away, but obviously Hulk is badass, so he's not fucking taking that shit.
He's not taking it. Well, he's taking it. He's just not staying.
Yeah, he's just not,
Don't
damn
worry.
for sure.
The dial looks great though.
But yeah, that's kind of, again, what I was showing off was a lot of the dio. I wanted to keep utilizing that ground dio because it's set up on my fucking counter and I don't want to move it.
He's like, it's already here. It's not going anywhere. Fuck you. Ryan, you had a 10-cent comment I didn't get to hear
I
all
do?
of.
No,
No,
I
you
didn't.
had it. I heard
No, I
you.
didn't.
I heard 5 cents. I heard 5 cents of your
No,
10-cent
that's right.
comment.
Oh shit.
No. I love it.
No. Anyway, I guess we only get to hear 5 cents of Ryan's 10-cent comment. Darn.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Decent.
It's a 5-cent photo, so that's all.
No.
But very cool, man. I really dig in this series. Obviously, yeah. I mean, you could have put like maybe a little bit more of a bright light on him, but then I know you, and you're more concerned with it being more realistic in terms of where would a light be on in this fucking
and like cinematic and stuff like that.
That's
Eric brought up.
Oh, Ryan's got a shit on it. What?
Ryan's going to give me the critique that I should have always had. Let's hear
Yeah,
it.
no,
Ryan.
okay. The problem with I guess with some of the people trying to make photos cinematic is that they don't realize that the actual thing that they're seeing is emotion. That the reason why that they can have those dark lights and those deep dark I guess like negative space on it because everything's moving. But when you actually look into photography, you have to kind of think differently in terms of that. You kind of have since it's a permanent view, you do have to realize that you have to give it a silhouette of where things are coming from and where things are going.
Yeah.
So, I do get what you're trying to get, but at the same time, you have to think. You have to give the audience or the viewer some sense of a fast, quick where things are.
Yeah, where it's coming from, like you said, right?
Right.
So I could have played around with the f-stop a little bit more here and
not necessarily the f-stop.
No, not that.
It's not that. More on the lighting of it because people that tend to go too dark on certain I guess like cinematic feel of it, but you have to give it depth in terms of lighting as well, not just actual perception or a depth of field in terms of the foreground background thing, but you also have to play with the lights.
So I could have had a couple more like finger lights or little spotlights kind of in the lower right corner there, just kind of showing Hulk off a little bit more, right?
Right. Because when you actually look at it now, there's more a sense of focus on the background and Punisher rather than the actual two subjects.
Two characters that are in the shot. Yeah.
Sure.
I see what you're saying. But in essence, what I just said, I was kind of showing off the background and Punisher. But yeah, no, that's
You're like, fuck Hulk, nobody cares.
From a photography standpoint, that's exactly you're obviously right. Yeah. Yeah, so that's that was awesome. My weekend to end it by shitting on it, but that's all right. No.
Somebody had to, Dave. Somebody had to.
That's the kind of critiquing that we need, though, guys. Like that's we're just trying to help everyone else out. I appreciate that.
These are the rules. Abide the rules.
It's not about the rules. It's more of playing with the actual imagery of it.
Yeah.
But still, it's dope. Yeah. And you got 26 comments. You whooped my ass, so your shit was better than mine. So, all right, let's look at my hot garbage. Oh, let me like my own photos. Pew! Jerk face. Anyway,
you're an idiot.
Humble much?
Not at all. So we are looking at Junior_Doom. I got some time to paint the Rutger Hauer head that I got that fits on the Vortex toys. In order to make him look more hobo-y, because the pants that come on that Vortex Toys figure are very form-fitting. This is a custom I did. I was able to buy a 3A jumpsuit that came with those pumpkin dudes or the zombie figures. It's a full suit basically. So I cut that in the middle to have baggy pants, and then I have a hoodie now as well. So I have two of those, so I guess I'm an asshole for customizing it. But fuck you! It looks like hobo pants. So we have hobo with a shotgun. We have another 3A kind of ish custom that I've made here with the this is the Agent Smith head on that figure, and then as I talked about earlier, if you couldn't see on the camera, that's the Evil Dead cast that I got from Mark, and then I put it on the Arkham Barbara figure, made it look like he was trying to have his way with her. She probably kicked him in the balls, and then he was gonna chop suey her with some fucking blade bits, but then hobo with a shotgun obviously wasn't having none of that.
I don't know. It looks like he's just there to watch.
He does look like he's just about there to watch it.
Come on, do it. That's why
he's a fucking voyeur.
He's like, I double dare you. He's building the rage, Ryan. He's building the rage.
I was like, no, he's more of a, I guess, voyeur.
He's a voyeur.
That's what I just said.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was not.
You guys were shit talking over me.
Sorry.
It's like, that's what happens when Ryan comes back. You
Sorry.
bitches.
That's all good.
Sorry.
So I just tried to play in that movie. It was very saturated and very colorful. So I just tried to do the best I can to throw in as many finger lights as I could, but not try to make it look like fucking super crazy. And then throw some smoke in there to make it look a little bit more cinematic. But again, he's not probably going to save her in time, so no big deal. Fuck you.
Not with that posing.
He's like, ooh. He's like, nobody's shooting like that, Jared. You're like, you should have made it look like he was going to shoot him. No, he's just hanging out.
It looks like a warning shot anyway.
It looks what?
Stroke.
It's a warning shot.
It's a warning shot. Oh, yeah, he could fire a warning shot.
He's just stroking his gun right now.
He's like, get it, girl.
Oh, yeah.
That shotgun is actually from the Vortex toys, too. It's a little modified, but their world was kind of weird anyway. So, anyway, here's just some more shots of the Myers, yada, yada, extreme sets, just because I didn't want to actually set up anything. I wanted it to be more focused on the figures. So, yada, yada, go like that shit. This was just another version I did to try to get more maximum mobility out of this Deadpool shot that got a lot of love. So I just basically put Rocket more in the way. That crotch right there. It is a sequel, and then I did a video later, so fuck you!
This franchise did well, so we're going to milk it by putting the same thing over and over again.
But I did you know what? I took this before I knew I could milk it, though, so there's that. I took this right away.
When you posted it, that's the same thing.
No, I took this. I posted it days later, so I had no idea.
Ryan, the voice of reason.
Exactly. So this is the Figma Deadpool. This is the SH Figure Arts Rocket, and then the Hentai Common from SH Figure Arts, and then the custom shitty window that I made, and then some not cotton polyester bits, and that's from the Ted figure.
That's like gripe, actually. I don't know that poly blend thing. I don't like it. It looks like a grandpa pubes.
I like grandpa pubes. It does look like grandpa-ish pubes, though. I know. I tried to soften it up a little bit, and that didn't work out too well as well. So a while ago, Nightwing had asked me to make him an Axel Foley. I told him the parts I would use, and I wanted to make a cloth version of the figure, so I couldn't really do the Detroit jacket version. I thought that would be a little hard, so here's my stab at it. Yeah, I bought the hoodie from that guy on eBay that we've talked about before. The shirt is a custom piece that I made. The pants are a custom piece that I made. And then the head is actually from Falcon. I did a little bit of customizing for the afro, did the mustache on him. I think Beryl said it just looks like a black guy, but it does look like a black eye. Unfortunately, we never got an Eddie Murphy head sculpt, but I wanted him to have the middle finger articulation to flip off people. I do have a picture of him putting a banana in the back of an exhaust pipe coming later on in the week, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. So, yeah, I mean, this was fun. I thought, I was curious if I could pull this off, and I don't think I pulled it off, but I tried. I tried really hard, so definitely tried.
Not bad at all, man.
Great, man.
Not bad at all. Here's me trying to use... Actually, I did this shot before I did the hobo with a shotgun. I just tried to do a bunch of, Izzes looking like they were coming at the Max figure here. This is the GBJR. In order to do this shot, this is actually the Mage coat that comes with the 8-inch articulated figure. It's still not big enough. You completely have to remove his forearms, and you kind of have to take off the hands and then stick the arm in this way into the arm of the jacket, and then connect, the hand and the arm down here, and then they kind of just lay loose. You don't really have any movement with them. So this is pretty much what he wore, though, in the animated Liquid Television series. That's the Goon hat I gave him. And then, same Dio, just threw a bunch of Izzes in there, and I put a couple jumping at him. So these were on flight stands, and then I took another photo and then removed all of the Izzes. And then,
Are you using a kit lens on this one?
This is the kit lens, yeah. Yeah,
Missed
way too wide.
opportunity.
Why, to
Sorry.
do a macro?
Say it, Ryan.
Huh?
Say it.
No, there's some sort of missed opportunity. I think that he could have done with this. Like he could have added.
I wasn't that pleased with the shot. Yeah, no, it's okay. Shit on it.
You could have had it added.
No, it's more like you can actually place those edges like closer to the camera so that there's more of a depth to it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
was trying to think. I was trying to, the kit was making it difficult for that as well. Yeah.
Well, then the kit actually should be able to sort of put that illusion in terms of having them in a
Very close.
There's not even close, but more. It will actually give you an illusion that there's more of them if you actually put them in the foreground, closer to the foreground.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a couple fubbings of this to try to do it, but yeah, I was struggling, and again, I'm still not really trying to do, unfortunately, the best work I can do right now because I have a lot going on right now in my real life.
Doing it now. I mean, you basically have the setup right there on your pen. You could have just
I could have done it. I didn't,
I know.
and I didn't. Sorry. Next time, maybe. Next
there you
time. Go. So just a video I did earlier today showing the Deadpool setup or whatever. We don't have to play the whole thing.
If you're
we can't hear you.
Oh yeah, because I'm actually, I can't turn. I don't know how Ryan was able to turn off the sound on Instagram, so I don't know.
There should be like well, are you using Chrome?
No, I'm on Firefox, but there's see what I'm saying? There's no actual.
If you look on the tab on the top right that says your name on it, if you right click on it, you can mute the actual tab. No, not click off. Right click on the name.
I'll figure all that out later anyway. Just go to my account. But basically what I did here is I bought a new app. It's called Luma Fusion. It's basically a replacement for iMovie. This is going to give you a couple more options that you would expect with an actual real computer, as like me and Felton kind of use instead of iMovie. Is really basic. It can do a lot of cool things. It's a $20, well, I think it's $18, but then there's another, you can buy a pack or whatever that comes with another one of their programs for $20. And it's called Luma Fusion. And
what's the purpose of it?
It's to replace iMovie. It's a more customizable, better features.
Okay, it's a video app.
It's a video app for your iOS system. I'm not sure if it's only on iOS, but you can do a lot more that you would expect from computer, like as transitions, as in, little things like this to do for customizing. It will actually has a feature in there to custom fit. So say you have a portrait shot, it will shape it into 16.9, which is standard widescreen landscape shot. So very cool in terms of if you want to do Instagram videos that are in story mode, this is perfect. It'll go to 2.9, absolutely perfect, and let you do what? 2.9, they don't know what I'm talking about, that 2.9. That is your portrait.
Your widescreen ratio.
That is your portrait.
Your widescreen ratio.
Your widescreen. So awesome, Loomis. Check it out. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to use your computer, you want to use more of your phone or your app. I was really impressed with like I said, the morph. So it'll basically if you want to do any shot portrait or any shot landscape. Really good for doing features, really good for doing, like I said, videos like this. You can use the blending tool, which you can't use in iMovie. So if you want to take two scenes and have them both be seen, like if you have something like Sony or if you have Adobe, you have blending tools basically where you can make one of the, not as seen so you can see two scenes. You can't do that on iMovie. You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, you mean different opacities, or is it two different screens together?
It's two different videos, but one is like the opacity
An overlay.
Exactly.
An overlay.
An overlay, yeah. So they call it blending too, and but yeah, a lot more customization for your videos if you guys want to step it up just a little bit. Again, Loomis Fusion. This is the last shot I did. This is the first time I used the Extreme Sets Subway. I try to do as best as I can with the lighting. Those things are a little hard to light. I do have the LED over here. I didn't put one on this side, but I put a bunch of lights over on this side. Just wanted to do a fun shot of the GBJR tick. If you read the actual comic, there was I don't remember what, I think his name was not Superman, but there was a Superman. I don't think it was Clark Kent in the Tick comic either. But there is a character that was basically Superman that Tick worked with. So I tried to emphasize this is a character I made a long time ago using the DC Superman head, and then obviously the WWE. This was a Build-A-Figure back in the day before they actually started making the suits. But threw Iga in there, threw fucking No Gourmet Guy in there, threw Sassy Mama I bought last week, and then obviously Hentai Commons being arrested over here by fucking Kiefer Sutherland. So very easy shot. I tried to just squeeze this one off. I had a very busy weekend. So hopefully you guys like my squeezing. I'll squeeze it off for you guys real good. I do want to experiment with this set a little bit more, so hopefully I can get more shots of this in, because I was kind of waiting for all you guys to, be done with it as well. All you guys that had this set were using it a lot, and I think that's cool.
Just message you like, short show, leaving now.
Barrel's ready now, huh?
Well, he's about to leave now. He's not even ready yet.
He's not even leaving work yet?
He's about to leave work.
He's about to leave work. Well, he's busy. We got to give it to the guy. We would love him to come on, but we understand that he's got a life of his own. So, well, that is actually it. We are almost encroaching on the 2-hour mark. Is there anything anybody wanted to include in this show? Ryan, do you want to shit on any more of our photos? Should I go down farther? You can shit on some more of them. No. Ryan, we really appreciate that you came back on and talked to us. We know you've been very busy, and it's very cool that you got those sets. We're very excited to see. I mean, I'm loving that you're shooting more too, and these are absolutely fantastic. I'm glad that you're inspired. You gotta laugh at fucking everything, don't you? You're such a dick.
What
was that? Was that English?
It's not. No, I was muttering. You love it more that I was shooting more. Oh.
Why wouldn't I like it that you're shooting more?
I don't know. It's just funny.
Ryan's very into being weirded out that people like his shots because he's so humble. He's humble to the max, I guess. Yeah. But yes, these are awesome, man. We're glad that you're enjoying these sets. I'm really excited to see what happens if you get another.
You guys should get it. It's nice. And then get it.
I want it. I don't have money right now though, so we will see. If I get money, I will buy these. If I don't get any money, then I won't buy them.
Ryan, it was great to have you on the show again, man.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah, Ryan. Thanks.
Well, yeah, you too, Yazuki.
Thank you. Wait, isn't Yazuki going to be like a main guy now? No, I'm sorry.
I don't know. Ask him. Isn't he going to be a main guy now?
Isn't he going to be
a main guy? He can if he wants to. If he's busy, we get that too. He's always welcome on the show, so...
Oh. Thanks, guys. Oh,
you're welcome. You and Groot are welcome on anytime.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
That sexy caramel voice, man.
All right, well, we hope you enjoyed episode 38 of the podcast. Did I actually say 138? This was episode 153. Sorry if that wasn't clear earlier, but thank you guys for tuning in. We hope that this was a bit more of what you expect from the Action Toy Art Podcast. Again, we always take your criticism. We always take your praise. Definitely let us know on any one of the social media accounts. We know you guys have been leaving a little bit more comments on YouTube lately. So that is awesome that we can get feedback from you guys and learn a little bit more about what you guys expect from the show. Again, the show is for you guys. So definitely if you want to see certain things, if you don't want to see certain things, please let us know. We hope to make the best show we possibly can for ourselves and for you guys. Unfortunately, Nick wanted to enjoy a Super Bowl party. We do miss you, buddy. We're glad that you are still hanging out with us, but we understand life comes first. Again, for me, Junior_Doom, Sharkman Dave, The One Cam, and Yuzuki_79. We appreciate you guys tuning into this episode. We are out.
Thank you, guys.
Take care, guys.
Critics proclaim hilarious, informative, off-putting, tastelessly offensive, and cancers of the community. A stands for action. That's what you'll get here. T stands for toys. Sometimes we talk about them. The other A stands for art, as in, we should figure out what that is. Make sure you rate, comment, share, and subscribe on iTunes, Podbean, and Stitcher. Thinking about not commenting? Not sharing? Not subscribing? Well, that's your right, but it sure sounds selfish out loud, read by a distinguished voice, doesn't it? Why are you still here? Go check it out yourself.